Here we have the question number 12. The external dimensions of a closed wooden box are 27 centimeter, 19 centimeter and 11 centimeter. If the thickness of the wood in the box is 1.5 centimeter, find. First of all, check whether all the dimensions are in same unit. Yes, centimeter, 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 centimeter. Okay, so external dimensions have given to you. See, we have this box and this side is outer and this side is inner, and there is a slight thickness there. Okay, the external dimensions have been given to you and you have to find the volume. If the external dimension is given to you, then you don't have to find the external volume, you have to find the internal volume in this area where you have to find, or you can put some stuff. So there is a little bit hurdle. First of all, from external dimensions you have to find the internal dimensions, and from external volume you have to subtract the internal volume so that you get the actual volume. Okay, you have to mitigate this point. Okay, so let's do what we have here. The external dimensions are 27 centimeter, 19 centimeter, height 11 centimeter. So what is the external volume? If somebody is asking to find the external volume, means from that side, outer side, external volume. So what will we do? Length multiply breadth multiply by height, because it's a cuboid. Wherever the length, breadth and height is given, clearly it's a cuboid. So write down the external volume formula: length multiply by breadth multiply by height, that is 27 multiply 19 multiply by 11, and you will get the 5643 centimeter cube. Now in order to find internal volume, okay, this one is your external with your external dimensions. Here is some thickness and the internal dimensions are different, so we have to find the internal dimensions. So this is your length, this is also your length. You have two side length, 1, 2. And if you have to find the internal length, I am going to subtract this much thickness from that much thickness. Okay, clearly. So we are going to subtract length from thickness 2 times, because there are 2 times. Okay, minus 1.5. Clearly, if there is this, I am taking that one length, okay, from the outer side. And if I have to find the inner one, I'm going to subtract from this side and this side, because we have 2 lengths as well as 2 breadths. So length is 27 minus 1.5 minus 1.5. Take it as a hurdle. External dimensions and external volume is quite easy to find, but internal dimension you have to subtract the thickness 2 times, not 1 time, because when you have a cuboid, there are 2 lengths, this side and this side. So we are going to subtract 1.5 minus 1.5. So 27 minus 3 is 24 centimeter. And breadth is also this one, 2 times. 19 minus 1.5 minus 1.5, that is 19 minus 1.5 plus 1.5, 3. 19 minus 3 is 16. Similarly, height is 11. So subtract 1.5 minus 1.5. We have 11 minus 3, 8 centimeter. Its internal volume. Internal volume is length multiply breadth multiply by height. That is 24 multiplied by 16 multiplied by 8. Here we have 3072 meter cube. In order to find the volume of cube, we have to subtract external volume minus internal volume. So here we have 5643 minus 3072. We have 2571. Okay, consider there is a sweet box. Okay, so when you have to find the external volume, this is in that shape. Okay, maybe in that one. Okay, so we have to find the volume. So first of all, we are going to find the external volume, and then from the internal volume we are going to subtract that one, then we will get the actual volume. Okay, So external volume minus internal volume, this one. So remember that whenever there is external dimensions are given, then we have to do two tasks. First of all, find the external volume, then find the internal dimensions, then find the internal volume, then do the subtraction. And to find the internal volume or internal dimensions, we have to subtract the respective dimensions two times, not one times. Okay, as in rectangle, this is length, two times length, this is breadth, two times breadth. Same in the case of height. That's why we are going to subtract two times. Remember that point clearly. Don't do the silly mistake. Next, we are going to find the cost of box. Cost of box, we find the internal volume, which was 2571 centimeter cube, and we have to multiply it 1.20 because it is given. So we are going to do 2571 into 120. After decimal, there are two digits. So to remove the decimal, we are going to apply two zeros. 1 is going to cancel with this one. Don't do extra cutting. Don't do 2 6 are 12, 2 5 are 10. Then you have to multiply this number with 6, then divide it with 5. Just simply multiply 2571 into 12 and use 10 as to mark a decimal. Okay, there. Clear? Now third point is they are asking number of 4 centimeter cubes that could be placed into the box. Means we have a cube whose side is 4 centimeter, and how many cubes can be put in the box whose internal volume is 3072. Whose internal volume is 3072. It's a volume of box, not that one. It's the volume of box. Okay, volume of box. So first of all, side of one cube, 4 centimeter. Volume of cube. What is the volume of cube? It's a cube. Remember that. So the formula is side cube. Remember that. So side cube, 4 times 3, 64 centimeter cube. If there is one cube, then volume is 64 centimeter cube. Let us consider that we can put n cubes in that box. So volume of one cube is 64 centimeter cube. Volume of n cubes, n into 64 centimeter cube. According to question, the internal volume is equal to n cubes. Okay, because you have to put that cubes in that box. So 3072 is equal to n into 64. 3072 over 64. This is going to divide that side. So whenever you are going to cut both of these numbers by the multiple of 8, 8 is a 64, 8 3 is a 24, and it's 67, 8 8 the 64, 2. I can do it for you here. 8 3 is a 24. Here we have 67, 8 it's a 64. Here we have 7. When we are going to subtract 7 and 4, we have that number 3, and we are going to write 2. 8 4s are 32. So we have that one, 48 over 8, and again cut 8 6. It's 384. I'm so sorry. It's 384. When we are going to cut this, 8 times this, 48. So n clearly. Okay, you can do that one. We have to put n cubes in that box. Okay, so volume of one cube, 4 centimeter cube. Side of one cube, 4 centimeter. Volume of one cube, 4 times 3, that is 64. And volume of n cubes, n into 64. Then divide it with the internal volume. Don't divide with this one. Don't do the silly mistake. Don't divide with this one. You have to divide with internal volume. It's just the volume of cube. Okay, the volume of cube. That one. That's area. It's a volume of cube. But we have to divide with that because we have to put that boxes in that area. So we are going to divide with the internal volume.